What's going on, guys? So I felt like doing a little bit of a fun thing. My friend had suggested that I do a convulsion of nature, fucking with people video, and this is just what happened. I just went a cup of ace, I got my draw, and I drew the convulsion of nature. So I explained to the guy, I said, you're gonna have to banish your entire deck to your remove from play. And he starts arguing with me, saying you cannot do that because there's no way that that's even possible. Which I do agree with him, but I'm very tired, and I feel like this is a very funny way to, do something on Dueling Network. Legally, I'm doing this legally, by the way. So eventually, he's very, very, very angry, and he's putting up a very valid argument why the card should not ever be used. This card should never be used in your deck. Ever. But I wanted to get some reactions because my friend had talked about it. If I activate it and then I play like Miss Valley Falcon and I attack and I remove it, then all the cards go back to your deck, and then you go activate again, and then they all remove, and eventually they just quit. It's really funny. So he gets mad. He calls up an admin, and I'm like, alright, I'll wait, shrug. And eventually time passes, and the admin does come. Right about now. I just cut it out so it like comes in. So I'm all happy, cheery, nice to the admin. I'm like, hello, this is the problem, convulsion of nature and such, rada 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 rada. And keep in mind, guys, it's like 3:40 in the morning while I'm doing this, so I can't imagine anybody on here is in a good mood already because it's so fucking late or early, whatever you want to say. So the guy is like, yep, mill to banish, and the guy was like, that's not right. So this is just a video to show you never use these cards. It should not exist in this Dueling Network. But because I hate Dueling Network so much, there you go, Dueling Network. You get a shitty fucking like game mechanic. So he gets mad, he quits. Then I go to a second game, and I drove for links, because links and Swords of Revealing Light worked out for me. So I drove the Convulsion of Nature, and this guy was very, like, he had a full fucking field. He removed my Fossil Dyna instead of the Worm Links, and I'm really proud of it. I was actually just hoping to eventually just draw with Cup of Ace, which is I was trying to convince him to remove my Links instead of my Fossil Dyna, because I would have just like fucking blew up his entire field with no remorse. But luckily, I draw the Convulsion of Nature. And he's very understanding. He's like, alright, I'll remove it. And then I'm just like, fuck it, I want to add a Miss Valley Falcon to hand. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, this is all a pain in the neck. I'll activate Cup of Ace when you're done. And he goes, you added the Miss Valley Falcon to my hand. I was like, oh, alright, my bad. And I go to like put it on top. Hopefully I'll just draw it with Cup of Ace. So I was like, fuck it, let's just do this. Now I'm just having fun. This guy's already mad enough. And I was like, oh man, I'm sorry, I'll put it on top. I'll eventually just draw it anyway. So I'm like, banish, and blah 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 blah. Add to hand, and add to hand. A normal summon. I activate the effect when I attack the hamster, and then I return, and he puts everything back. And this guy's really cooperating right at this point. So I'm pretty happy. I think I misclick a few times and put shit in grave. This is like, it takes freaking forever. But it's definitely worth if you want to just kind of, if you've had a bad day and you don't feel like letting off steam by punching a pillow or drunk dialing a random person and telling them why you don't like them, play Convulsion of Nature in a deck. And I was like, oh man, I'm sorry, I put the wrong card, and I actually put it in my hand, and I put a Cup of Ace back in my deck instead of the Swords of Revealing Light. It was just to ensure. It actually had no relevance to the entire duel. So I just go activate, and he's like, fuck you. And that's the duel. So tell me what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.